So hello everyone, my name is Zeba Sheikh and now today we are going to see the unconditional loop. In my last session we have discussed about the decision statement as well as the looping statement. So in looping we have seen the while, do while and for loop. So in this now we are focusing on the unconditional. Why we are focusing here? Because you have seen this keyword. This is the keyword, reserve keyword. That is nothing but a break is there, continue is there, go to is there, return is there. But this is nothing but a particular unconditional that is used in a particular statement or a particular program. So this program is known as jump statement. Why? For example, if you have seen in our conditional statement, we have seen the switch. That time we have used this keyword, that is nothing but a break. What happens when the cases matches at a particular time when the condition is true? That time that is executed and then it is terminated by the break one. Why? If when it goes to the break, it jumps to the particular closing braces and it comes out. It has the particular scope of that one. So this now we are focusing on unconditional flow of a control. So this is nothing but a jump statements. These statements are used in a C language for unconditional flow of control throughout the function in a program. There support 4 types of jump statement. That is nothing but break, continue, go to and return. So now we are focusing on the break. So this loop control statement is used to terminate the loop. As soon as the break statement is encountered from loop, a loop iteration stops there and control returns from the loop immediately to the first statements after the loop. Mostly we are focusing in a switch statement. The break we are using in a switch statement. As soon as we are having a break statement there, that time it jumps to the out of the curly braces, means what? The first whereas immediately the first statement after the loop, whatever the content is carry on, at that level it goes, our particular looping goes to a particular next statement. So here is a syntax, that is a break. Basically break statements are used in the situation when we are not sure about the actual number of iteration for a loop, or we want to terminate the loop based on the same condition. So here we have shown the flow chart as we are having a loop of body starts when the conditions to the from loop, if it is true, now it goes to the break and it terminates a particular program, or it goes to the out of the curly braces, thus out of its scope. And if it is false, again it goes to a particular loop of our body. Then we are having a continue. This loop's control statement is just like the break statement. A continue statement is opposite to the break, as break just it is standing over there. So here instead of terminating the loop, it forces to execute the next iteration of the loop. As the name suggests, the continue statement focuses or forces the loop to continue on the execution of next iteration. When the continue statement is executed in the loop, the code inside the loop following the continue statement will skip and next iterations of the loop will begin. As it is just a little bit opposite to the break statement, has the, if we reach to the break statement, that time the statement has been terminated, but instead of terminating, it allows the iteration to do the next iteration. As the name consists, it is known as and continue. Here is the syntax over here, that is continue and semicolon. Here is the loop. We have displayed here a flow chart. In this we are having the loop of a particular body. Then we check the condition. If the condition is true, we are continuing a body, that is a loop body again. And if it is false, then executing remaining part of loop body. That time this is very important, that this is the jumping statement. In this there is, if the condition goes to the true one, then the looping has been started over here. So then go to statement, we have to reach anything a particular way, that time we are using this one. So go to statement in C or C++ also refer to an unconditional jump statement, can be used to jump from one point to another within a function. Here syntax is given over here. Suppose there are two syntax are there, go to a particular label is there where we declared our label at a downward side, another one at upper mode. We have given our label, and whenever, means at what position we want, that time in a lower position we have displayed over here as go to and label. So here in the above syntax, the first line tells that the compiler to go to or jump to the statement marked as label. Here label is a user defined identifier, user defined variable, where we are just declaring it, that which indicates the target statement. The statement immediately followed after the label is destination statement. The label can also appear before the go to label statement in the above syntax. Both syntax are allowed, that's why I have listed here the both syntax. Then we are be focusing on our flow chart. Look at here, there is a start, then statement 1 2 3 is there. Suppose I want to go from first label to the third level, that time means at what position we have to reach or we have to go directly, that time we can use this go to statement. This is a jump statement, and we can give the further name at whatever identifier you have declared over there. He searches to the particular our program and he goes and displays a whatever matchable label is there, and it shows and displays or execute a particular method of that label. So here is flow chart. It is shows that the statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, these are the three statements listed in a label 1, label 2 and label 3. Suppose from a label 1 again we have to go to reach a third label, that time here is a flowchart shown over here, that is statement first and directly it goes to the label third, and then the stop, that is termination of your program is held. Then at the last we are going to see the return. So return is very important. Whenever we are calling a function or returning some value, that time this keyword, return keyword, is important. In C or C++, return the flow of execution to the function from where it is called. This statement does not mandatorily need any conditional statement. As soon as the statement is executed, the flow of program stops immediately and return the control from where it is called. Where for it is known as, just we are knowing that function calling is there first, is it? So what is this one? Where it is the value to be returned, that time it should control to a variance. That's why it is known as the return the control where it was called. The return statement may or may not return anything for a void function, but for a non-void function a return value must return a value. If it is void, void means a null value. If we are passing a null value, that time easily we can pass nothing, means what, it not return anything for only for a void function. But if it is not void function, that is a non-void function, that time it returns some, it must return some value. So return value is must be returned. Here is syntax over here, that is return an expression, and whatever if it is voids function, that time we can easily return as 0, and if has some non-void function, that time whatever value to be represented there, that should be returned in return statement. So these are nothing but a 4 jumping statement, which is also known as unconditional statement. So thank you.